Hello everybody, my name is Pyro029 and this is the best Terminid killing loadout. Alright, so today I'll mainly be talking about weapons and stratagems. Armor, I don't have many because I'm only level 17, but trust me, I'm actually pretty good at the game. So, I just picked this random mission. We're going to start off right around here. Usually I go counterclockwise or clockwise depending on where my objectives are. And so I'm going to drop right here. Alright, so first stratagem. You can either take the 500 kilogram bomb or the airstrike and the laser, the orbital laser. The airstrike is really good at taking out nests, and the laser is pretty good at taking large groups of people. Oh, Terminids. Crap.
Engaging orbital thrusters.
Hello. Well, that's a lot of people. Okay. Then we have the flamethrower or the recoilless rifle, which the rifle is really good at taking out chargers and bile titans. And the flamethrower is good at taking out large groups of terminids. And finally, we have the guard dog rover. You can also switch this out for the shield generator because it's also really good at taking damage. And yeah, so that's the stratagems. For the boosters, you can take whatever you want. This is just not really change anything. And let's drop in. Alright, so here we are in the drop zone. Right now I have my flamethrower. Let me just call that in. And the guard dog. Depending on the objective, you can take different things. I'll talk about that later. This is going to be a showcase of the objects that we have here, the objective and the stratagems that we're using today. So as you can see, we have... Oh crap, okay. As you can see here, we have a bug breach called in. The flamethrower has actually been buffed, so it's actually really good at taking out chargers. The dangerous thing about it is you can set yourself on fire, as I did right there myself. Other than that, it's really good at taking out chargers now. It can take a while, like one cartridge, but it's still pretty good. Let's see what we have here. Alright. So for armors, you can really take whatever you want. I would recommend taking an armor that has the democracy thingy, the trait that takes 50% chance to save you from a lethal hit. Or you can take the scout armor and the war bond. That's like the... What's it called? Well, it's a scout armor. It gives you faster speed, and it actually has pretty good armor. It gives you a little ping on the map whenever you use it. I actually have the scout armor on right now, but it's not the one that I'm talking about. It's a different one. Oh, sorry. Alright, there we go. So as you can see, if I ping right here, it'll like do a little radar every 2 seconds, I think it was. It's pretty useful. Yeah, so that's what that armor could do. It also gives you 30% undetectability to enemies. But yeah, that's basically what I chose for stratagems and armor. Now for main weapons, the breaker is actually still a very viable option even after the patch. And the secondary weapon, which is the P19 Redeemer, is really good too. So you might be asking, how do you take out bile spewers and nursing spewers without any relatively strong weapons apart from the flamethrower? Which then I show you the impact grenades. The G16 impact grenades are extremely good at taking out bile spewers and nursing spewers. These things one hit everything that's relatively small. Yeah, it's really good. So if I just throw this at a bile spewer right now, it'll just die. It's crazy. Here we have a nest. I'm gonna use my airstrike. Not a very optimal place to throw it, but that's fine. Yeah, let's collect these samples. As you can see, that took out a lot. I'm gonna throw my laser too. It'll find something to kill and it'll just attack it. Usually the biggest things that it can find. You see that? Just one shot that thing. That wasn't a very good use of it, but it's still just to show what you can do with it. Usually I don't go for the nests, and I just wait for my teammates to do it, because the G16 impact grenades are not very good at doing that. I mean, they can do it, but it's pretty dangerous. Yeah, that was probably my bad, but yeah. Let's see if I can find a bile spear around here somewhere. Yeah, the radius is really big, so if you get hit by it, you might go flying. I'm gonna call in a resupply. Yeah, so the G16 impact grenades are really good. After this, if this video gets like 10 likes, which I know is really little, but I don't get much love on YouTube. If this video gets 10 likes, I'll post a what's it called? I'll post a automaton loadout, which I have a really good one that I use most of the time. This is good for me personally. Might not be good to you, but that's just, you know, my playstyle. I like taking out big groups and the big guys at the same time. It's just an all-around loadout. In my opinion, it's really efficient for what I do. And if I have other teammates, like an entire group of teammates, they'll usually be doing other stuff that I can't do with my loadout, which is very little, but you still need those people, like a resupplier, or instead of the flamethrower and I take the recoilless tank rifle thingy, I could get a teammate to hold that thing and reload when the team reload, I think it's called. And yeah, I just died. I also want to say something really quickly. The breaker incendiary is another shotgun that you could use, which is really good if you're like trying to go for burning damage, but you don't want to take in the flamethrower. You can use a the breaker incendiary, which is basically the breaker's older cousin. It's actually a lot better in my opinion. It does 4,500 damage per reload, which is 200. Oh wait, no, it's 180. And it has 250. Wait, no, 25 rounds per reload. So it's pretty efficient. Does burning damage over time. The distance isn't really good. So if you take that, I would recommend also taking the Senator revolver, because that can be used for longer ranges. And yeah, so that's another option you could use. It's also not very good against the automatons, but if you're going for the automatons, you can take a slugger shotgun. The slugger shotgun is really good for that, since it's slugs. But yeah, that I just wanted to say that. Not to mention too that the EAT is really good at taking out Bile Titans and Chargers too. It's just that it doesn't take up the backpack spot, and it has 70%. 70-second cooldown time. So where is it? Yeah, 70-second cooldown time. So you could call this in, kill a Bile Titan with 2 shots, or a Charger with 1, and then if you find another one, you could just call another one in, and yeah, it's pretty good. Level 8 difficulty map on Estano, I think we're on. I don't know what planet. Yeah, Estano. And then I'll be showing one from 11 Creek in my next video. So yeah, that's it. That's my video. Hope you enjoyed it. And remember, it's all for democracy.